Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I 100% drove the state vehicle under the influence. Yes.
This is a Shields of Shame exclusive.
Welcome back to another Shields of Shame exclusive. Have you ever wondered why cops are so poorly trained? Well, get ready to laugh and cringe at the same time, because this series is going to show you why. Imagine a bunch of GBI agents out on the town, drinking and driving in government vehicles on our dime, bumping uglies in parking lots, and acting like teenagers. But hold on, these aren't teenagers. These are GBI agents, supposedly held to a higher standard. You will meet not only GBI agents, but Department of Corrections officers and cops. This is a widespread concern, and the public should be concerned their tax dollars are being completely wasted. Some clues of why these agents are so poorly trained will be revealed in this series. Please consider supporting content like this by becoming a member. This case was swept completely under the rug. Until now, thank you, and be sure to catch up with the playlist link in the description.
I ordered a jalapeno margarita.
So everybody was driving government vehicles?
Yes, sir.
Somebody that's a GBI agent that is so drunk that they can't remember.
I don't remember details.
Because she doesn't want to look a certain type of way. She's going to do me like that. I'm a black male. It's already bad enough that the male gets the shorter end of the stick in a situation like this. So now you don't care about me, though, as my friend. You don't care about the fact that I have a wife and kids at home that probably I won't even get to see when I go back today. They're probably going to be gone.
I saw Special Agent Hirsch in the front passenger seat, clearly intoxicated.
I approached the vehicle and I was able to see sitting on top of the armrest in between the two front seats, I saw a bottle of what I believe to be whiskey.
This is Investigator Jared Wall with the Georgia Post Council. It's April the 11th, 2023 at approximately 1:04 p.m. Going to attempt to call Quamere Rooks, former GBI cadet in training. Post case number 006-748-0621.
Hello?
Is this Quamere Rooks?
This is Quamere, yes.
This is Investigator Wall with the Georgia Post Council. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. You got a few minutes to talk with me?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. I have taken over your post case. When you got let go or terminated by the GBI, that kicked up a post investigation, and we had another investigator that was working on it, and he's no longer with our agency, and I took the case over a couple of weeks ago and just wanted to speak to you about it.
Yes, sir.
Are you represented by an attorney or anything in this matter?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you feel comfortable speaking with me?
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Okay, I got all the reports from the GBI and Director Fred Mays and the interviews and everything that y'all went through regarding all this. Are you currently working anywhere?
Yes, sir. I'm currently working, I'm under the Department of Homeland Security, and I'm doing security for them as well.
Okay, where's that at? What do you do?
I'm basically, Paragon Systems is the name of the contract. It's basically a federal contract. I basically secure federal facilities, IRS building, SSA, FBI, AFC, different federal buildings in the city of Atlanta. And I also do it out where I stand in Evans.
Just working security for that firm that provides it?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, let's kind of go back to, I guess you were in training there, cadet school with the GBI when all this went on?
Yes.
You want to just kind of take me through that night and tell me what happened and what went on?
Yeah, that's not a problem. Let me ask you one quick question first and foremost.
Yeah.
I remember you asking me about an attorney. Now, I don't have any problem talking about this in reference to, I would believe this is in reference to my post certification, correct?
Yes, sir. This is just a civil investigation that happens due to your termination by post. Your termination by the GBI through post.
Okay, 10-4. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because if it was anything additional other than that, then at that point, yeah, I probably would just have to go ahead and not speak.
Yeah.
But if it's in reference to just the license, I'll kind of give you just a brief overview.
Okay.
So basically that night, me and a couple of colleagues went out for drinks. After we got back to the campus from having said drinks, the female colleague that is on that case in question basically entered into my vehicle. We were talking.
Now this was your GBI vehicle, correct?
Yes, the GBI vehicle.
Okay, you're talking about Megan. It's okay to use names. I mean, I've got everybody's name, so.
Okay, 10-4. So Megan Hirsch, which is the female on the case, she basically got into my car. From there, we ended up escalating into more of a, I guess you would say, a sexual encounter, for lack of better words.
Mm-hmm.
A colleague of ours actually came to the vehicle and saw us because we were actually sitting right in front there on campus. So we were like literally in the parking lot.
Gotcha.
And he called us. We basically, both of us were shocked. So we get up, we put our clothes on, we pull off campus.
Now, both of y'all naked? Like, what were y'all doing exactly?
No. We were neither one of us were like completely naked. She had her bottom portion down. I had my bottom portion down. But that was it. The only thing that actually took place in the car was a kiss, and I had given her oral sex.
Gotcha. But your pants were down, and she had not done anything to you yet, or what?
No, she didn't do anything to me. I mean, she touched me, but other than that, gotcha. No. Other than the kiss that me and her kissed together, that was it.
Gotcha.
We never really escalated into anything further than that. But because by that time we had been caught by the colleague. I'm pretty sure you have his name,
yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
So Charlie called us, and basically I drove off campus. We got ourselves together. We came back on campus.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with you. So she's like, yeah, I'll come get in the car with you. So she willingly comes and gets to the car. I don't bring her. I don't walk her over there. And the campus has cameras for everything. I don't walk her to my car. I don't do any of that. She goes and gets in the passenger side of my car. I go and I get in the driver's side after I tell everybody else I'm hollering at y'all and I'm about to go talk to Meg. So we get in the car and she starts crying about how her life's not going the way she wants it to. We start laughing, both of us. We're all in the car now. We're just laughing it up because it's like, it just seems like a drunk moment. Whether we were drunk, yes, we were drunk.
See, I never just did things just to do them. Come on, I mean, what am I going to do? Just all of a sudden just jump up and grind my feet on somebody's couch? Yeah, I remember grinding my feet on Eddie's couch.
I moved my car over into another area in the parking lot because we were located close to the obstacle course. I crank up my car. She's still sitting in the back. I get in the front. I crank up my car. We leave outside of campus. We go outside of campus, and you'll see me passing the camera in when we come back in.
Well, they say y'all, yeah, I think the guy named Jason Cole had some Jack Daniel and Coke in his truck there. You know, that's, you're not supposed to have any alcohol on campus. And, you know, and I think y'all took some more shots or something when you got back there. And then you got in a GBI vehicle. It doesn't matter if you was drunk or not. You cannot drink any alcohol and get into a GBI vehicle.
And the whole time I'm in the car, I'm asking her, like, you good? Everything all right? She's asking me if I'm good. We're just like, yeah, we got caught. We just need to go back to campus and keep it cool, whatever the case may be. We get back to campus, and next thing I know, she gets out, and she's not saying a word to me. It's just silence. She goes back to the dorm rooms. I get out of the car. She left her purse in my car. I grab the purse, and I walk it up to the room. Next thing you know, I'm hearing that I've done something to somebody.
And is that when you kind of get into it with some of the other guys there in the hallway?
They say I got into it. Like I told them during the investigation. You know, there was a moment where I had become overly emotional, of course, due to the situation at hand, due to the accusation. And at that point, you know, for me, it was just same thing I told him. It was just emotions. Somebody's accusing me of something that I didn't do. And I was just upset. My anger or anything wasn't directed towards anybody the way that they make it seem. It wasn't directed towards anybody specifically.
Just towards the situation.
Yeah, it was basically towards the situation. The same things that I told her on file, the same things that I said that night. I'm a black guy with a white woman accusing me of doing something that I didn't do to save her own ass.
Yeah.
So for me, it doesn't look good for me. Again, even with me being federal right now, I've had to, which they shouldn't even, have access to that information according to what I was told about the whole investigation. They weren't supposed to have access, but I guess somebody slipped them the information about the alleged accusation.
Who was they?
So I can't even I had to do an EQIP, a federal background check. And so when they were doing all of that, I told them about me being terminated, and I told them about the exact things that I got fired for on my separation notice. But somehow, somebody reported to them that they were alleged that I had a sexual situation, which is fine. But it's the fact of the matter that, I wasn't convicted. There was nothing that I didn't do anything. Yeah. And that allegation follows me. So, of course, you can understand my point with me saying that is, of course, you can understand why I was frustrated that night. Yeah. Because I continuously have to deal with this, whereas the person that accused me of it, knowing that they were lying, get to go on scotch-free.
Yeah, now so where did y'all go?
I'm absolutely pissed off about that.
When y'all went off campus, did y'all go over there to the little Red Dog place over there?
No, it wasn't Red Dog. If I'm not mistaken, it was by a set of railroad tracks. And you could put it in the general facility of Red Dog, but we weren't at Red Dog.
Okay, was it that location just outside of the gates where they equip a lot of cars right there on the right? Or was it further down?
Okay, hold on. I can't remember exactly.
I was just curious. So it's just somewhere within a mile of the front gate.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, we didn't go far at all.
Gotcha.
Now, but yeah, we got back to campus. Like I said, all of that took place. They called us to the office. From day one, I told them everything that I had. The same thing I'm telling you, the same things that's on the files of the paperwork. It's the same every time they ask.
Gotcha. Now, hold on a second. Are you saying that it was consensual sex, or you're saying that you thought it was consensual and she said it was not, and that's why she made the claim?
For one, it's not even I thought it was consensual and she didn't know it was good. It was consensual because she actually got in the back seat, and I told them they should have camera footage. We were right in front of the cameras. Yeah. They should have all the footage that they need to show that she willingly did everything on her own actions. I didn't move her in that car. I didn't toss her into.
Gotcha.
I didn't do anything.
So I
let her pull her own pants down. I let her get in the back seat. I let her do all of those things.
Gotcha. And y'all had sex in the back seat?
No, we did not have sex.
All right. So what did y'all do in the back seat then?
We were going. That's why I said we were getting to that point, and then Charlie came and actually knocked, opened the door, and said, "Whatever y'all are doing, you guys need to end it now."
No, I'm talking about once y'all went off site. Once you left.
No, we didn't do. No. Once we went off site, we got dressed.
So why go off site then?
Your guess is as good as mine, man. People fight or flight. When you get caught, you just move.
So
I can't give you 100% reason on why we went off campus, but we literally went off campus, got dressed, came back.
So when y'all went off campus
you can count the amount of minutes that went by. It was not a long time.
Now, I guess y'all stayed clothed and just sat in the parking lot and talked, or what? When you went off site.
You said when we went off site, did we stay clothed?
Yeah.
No, I pulled my pants up and got into the driver's seat. She was still getting dressed, so I drove off site.
Yeah,
like I said, we went right out to where that railroad was.
I got that, but when you got there, what did you do off site?
Oh, we didn't do anything. We literally sat there and talked for a couple of seconds because it was like, all right, you good? She hit me with the, what are you going to say? And I'm just like, we go back to our rooms and we keep it moving.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that was literally it. We didn't do anything extra when we got called and we went out there. Nothing of that.
Okay. Gotcha. Did you take a polygraph regarding any of this?
I did.
Did you? Okay. Who gave that polygraph?
I cannot remember the guy's name.
Was it somebody with GBI or was it?
Yes, it was a GBI guy. Yes,
gotcha.
It was.
Do you remember what the results were?
He told me that I failed. I still don't believe that. I know that all of the tactics that they taught us, even when a person passes, you tell them that they lied in hopes to get more truths. And he said that. I still don't believe that to this day. Like I said, I know I'm 100% telling the truth. When I was doing my investigation, I told them where they could get camera footage. I told them where they could get all of that stuff because that's just not me.
But you took it there at headquarters and through the main door off the right side.
As far what are you talking about, the GBI building?
Yeah. Like when you went to take the polygraph, you took the
I can't recall
polygraph.
exactly where I went, but I believe that's where I went. I know it was in the GBI facility at headquarters down in Atlanta. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Now, when you drove the GBI vehicle, you were under the influence of alcohol, correct?
Oh yeah. Yes, I was.
Okay. Did you drive it to the establishment, the bar that y'all went to?
You said that I drive there?
Yeah.
Yes, me and a guy named Justin rode together. Hirsch rode with another guy from GDC.
Jason
and then
Cole.
There was another. You said who?
Jason Cole.
Yes, that guy. She rode with him, and then another guy, Crocker, met us up there. And I don't remember if there was another person there. It might have been, but I'm not 100% sure.
So you definitely drove the GBI vehicle from the establishment to the training center, and then you left the training center with Hirsch, and both of those times you were under influence.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I 100% drove the state vehicle under the influence. Yes.
Gotcha. Did you drink any on campus?
I do not recall doing that. They tried to insinuate the information to me. I'm not going to agree with something that I don't remember doing.
You remember sitting in Jason Cole's vehicle and drinking some with him and Hirsch?
I remember us drinking at the restaurant. I remember he had a bottle of some sort of brown liquor, if I'm not mistaken, and we drank that at the restaurant outside of his truck. But as far as on campus, no, I don't remember. If I did remember it, I would just say it. I don't have any problem admitting to anything that I did.
Gotcha. Or maybe drank some there in the parking lot.
I'll just go with I don't remember myself.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
It could be possible. I'm not going to go against something that I don't know.
No, that's fine. I wouldn't want you to. If you don't remember, you don't remember. Gotcha. Anything else about the case you can offer to me?
No. Like I said, the same thing that I told him. I'm definitely guilty of the being under the influence. I guess you could say the behavior of the emotions that night and for operating the state vehicle. Those things were fine. It was just the whole allegations thing. That didn't sit well with me because I was used as a scapegoat, and I didn't appreciate it.
Gotcha. Now, one of the policies they got you is violating standards of conduct, engaging in sexual activity inside a GBI issued vehicle. You'd say that's fair to say is truthful?
It wasn't on my separation notice as far as the reason why they relieved me. So I don't know if I would want to. I mean, I guess actions-wise, you could actually agree with that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say or do anything that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was just trying to.
Extra issues.
I was just trying to word it exactly like they had it worded, but in your own words, you were definitely having some sort of sexual activity with Hirsch in a GBI vehicle on campus.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Gotcha. Yep. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty much all the questions I have. Pretty much the way this goes is when I get through writing my supplements and my summaries, I will turn it over to my director. He'll review everything, and then it'll go on the next calendar for the probable cause committee.
All right.
That's probably going to be late summer, early fall. After it goes through PCC, they'll issue a vote and a recommendation, and then that'll go before the next general council. And after the general council meets, they will either adopt that or they will change it. And after the general council meets and they have a vote, they will mail out their decision to you. So keep your information on the post data gateway up to date.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, and if they revoke my license, I would basically not be able to ever come back to Georgia Post Council to get a certification again?
Nope. If it's revoked, you'll have so many days to file an appeal, and that will tell you on that letter. Say you lose the appeal or you don't file for an appeal, the revocation is good for 2 years. After the 2 years, you can go back before the research committee to get your certification back. And I think you have to apply for that and pay a fee to go back before the committee, and then you just stand up in front of the committee and tell them why you want your certification back. And then they'll issue a vote, either yes, you get it back, or no, you don't. And if you don't get it back, then I believe it's another 2 years.
Okay, so it'll just be more so of a continuous appeal process versus I just won't ever be able to get another certification.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's,
but all that literature will be on the.
That's good news.
All the
That's what I
literature,
expected.
all that kind of literature will be in the letter they send you, and it'll tell you what your options are based on what the decision is.
Okay. Thank you for reaching out, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thanks.
Bye-bye.